cakes keep cakier, flakes keep flakier. Tupperware freshness, that's our promise. Look at all the ways we keep it.
Do you remember the golden daisies on dinner plates or the satisfying burp of an airtight container? Let's revisit the dishware and kitchen containers that made every meal feel like a blast from the past. Number 1. Corelle dinnerware.
It's Corelle for ice cream or coffee. Corelle for chicken soup too.
Corelle was the undisputed champion of 1970s kitchens. Made from a unique material called vitrelle, it was practically indestructible. You could drop a Corelle plate and it would bounce rather than shatter, most of the time. The patterns were what made Corelle so memorable. 2 designs, in particular, seemed to be in every house on the block. Butterfly gold. Those golden daisies circling the edges were iconic. It was bright, cheery, and had a touch of that earthy golden glow that perfectly matched the harvest gold kitchen appliances of the time. Spring blossom green. If you remember tiny green flowers scattered around the rim of your plates, then you know this pattern. It had that fresh, almost bohemian feel that was so very 70s. Corelle was lightweight, chip-resistant, and could go from the microwave to the table without a hitch. That made it perfect for everyday meals, from TV dinners to Sunday roasts. Number 2. Pyrex mixing bowls and bakeware. If you spent time in the kitchen with your mom or grandma, chances are you helped mix cookie dough in a set of Pyrex bowls. Pyrex wasn't just about practicality, it was about style too. Butterfly gold and spring blossom green patterns made their way to Pyrex, coordinating perfectly with Corelle dinnerware. I remember my mom mixing cake batter in a butterfly gold bowl, then pouring it into a matching Pyrex baking dish. And who could forget those stacking bowls in vibrant shades of orange, avocado green, and golden yellow? Every time I see one today, it takes me right back to Thanksgiving dinners and neighborhood potlucks. Number 3. Corningware casserole dishes. Corningware was the king of versatility, straight from the freezer to the oven, then onto the dinner table, and all in the same dish. The most popular pattern? Spice of life. Those tomatoes, mushrooms, and herbs painted on the sides were the definition of rustic charm. If you were lucky, you even had the coordinating glass lid. My mom would make a bubbling lasagna or green bean casserole in one of these, and it felt like home. Or was it wildflower? Before we dive any deeper, hit that subscribe button so we can keep the nostalgia flowing. And hey, I want to hear from you. Do you remember using these in your kitchen? Drop a comment below and share your favorite 70s kitchen memory. Your stories are what make this journey down memory lane so special. Thanks for being a part of it. Number 4. Tupperware, the colorful king of 1970s.
My Tupperware lady has the freshest ideas, like all sorts of sizes and other surprises.
Ah, Tupperware, the undisputed champion of kitchen storage in the 1970s. If you didn't have a kitchen cabinet packed with stackable, colorful plastic containers, were you even living in the 70s? Tupperware was about organization, freshness, and style. And let's not forget about the legendary Tupperware parties, social events where women gathered to gossip, snack, and marvel at the latest must-have kitchen gadgets. Tupperware in the 70s was bold colors: avocado green, harvest gold, burnt orange, and mustard yellow. These hues matched perfectly with the kitchen appliances of the era, creating a coordinated, groovy look that was unmistakably 70s. Here are some of the most iconic items that made Tupperware a household name in the 1970s. Cervelier bowls. These stacking, nesting bowls with that unmistakable airtight seal, you had to give them a good burp to lock in the freshness. They came in every shade of the rainbow: burnt orange, avocado green, mustard yellow. And each lid had that starburst pattern that was oh so groovy. Modular mates. These rectangular, stackable containers were designed to maximize space and minimize chaos. Flour, sugar, cereal. There was a modular mate for everything. They were revolutionary for pantry organization, and nothing was left loose. Wonderlier bowls, multi-purpose for mixing, storing, serving, you name it. They were round and nested perfectly inside one another, saving precious cabinet space. Cake taker and pie taker. These carriers had airtight lids with a convenient handle on top, making transport a breeze. The cake taker was tall enough for towering, frosting-laden masterpieces, while the pie taker kept delicate crusts intact, Jell-O molds. No 70s party was complete without a gelatin mold. These came with interchangeable lids for different designs, creating that iconic ring shape. Pitchers with push-button spouts. These were perfect for Kool-Aid, lemonade, or sweet tea on a hot summer day. Just press, pour, and seal it back up tight. Salt and pepper shakers. Sleek, stylish, and spill-proof, shaped like little barrels with removable lids to keep moisture out. Deviled egg carrier. Specially molded inserts kept each egg half perfectly in place. No spills, no sliding. Just neat, picture-perfect deviled eggs. Condiment caddy. Perfect for backyard barbecues, holding ketchup, mustard, and relish in matching squeeze bottles with a convenient carrying handle. Tupperware was, and still is, a symbol of convenience, durability, and nostalgia. It wasn't just in our kitchens, it was a part of our lives. Number 5. Revereware Copper Bottom Cookware.
With Revereware, finding the perfect gift is simple. Choosing between the traditional copper-clad or aluminum disc, however, is another story.
The copper bottoms were meant for even heating, but they looked like they belonged in a kitchen showroom. Every mom seemed to have a set, polished to a mirror shine. If you were responsible for drying the dishes, you learned quickly that you had to scrub the bottoms to keep that copper gleaming. It was a matter of pride. Number 6. Fiesta Dinnerware. Even though Fiesta Dinnerware was originally introduced in the 1930s, it made a brief comeback in the early 70s under the name Fiesta Ironstone. New colors like mango red, turf green, and antique gold were introduced to keep up with the bold aesthetics of the time. Even though the line was discontinued in 1973, vintage Fiesta pieces gained popularity again among collectors during the decade. There was something irresistible about the vibrant, bold colors and the freedom to mix and match. You didn't need a perfectly coordinated set. In fact, it was cooler if you didn't. Number 7. Melmac Melamine Dinnerware. Durable and nearly indestructible, Melmac was the go-to choice for outdoor picnics and casual dining. It was lightweight, and the colors were pure 70s magic. Think avocado green, mustard yellow, and burnt orange. My parents had a set they used every summer for cookouts. The plates were practically scratch-proof, and the cups were perfect for a cold glass of Kool-Aid on a hot day. Number 8. Sears Merry Mushroom Canisters. These ceramic canisters with their charming mushroom motif were the ultimate countertop decor. They had smiling mushrooms in shades of orange and brown, surrounded by tiny green leaves. It wasn't just canisters, though. Sears expanded the Merry Mushroom line to include salt and pepper shakers, cookie jars, and even kitchen towels. My neighbor had the entire collection. I thought it was the coolest kitchen I'd ever seen. Number 9. Lenox Temperware. Lenox was known for its fine china, but in the 70s, they shook things up with Temperware, a more casual, durable option that fit right in with the era's laid-back lifestyle. Made to be practically indestructible, Temperware was oven-safe, dishwasher-safe, and designed to handle whatever you threw at it, from freezing to baking and everything in between. The patterns were unmistakably 70s, with earthy designs like Merriment and Fancy Free, featuring floral motifs and botanical ferns that looked like they were pulled straight out of a vintage nature book. The speckled backgrounds and retro graphics gave them a charmingly rustic feel, perfect for those avocado green and harvest gold kitchens. It felt like grown-up dinnerware, but without the fear of breaking it. I remember seeing it at family gatherings and thinking it looked sophisticated, yet relaxed. It was the kind of dinnerware that made you feel like an adult, but you didn't have to be nervous about chipping it when you were washing dishes. Number 10. Georges Briard. Glassware. Georges Briard made glassware elegant, with gold leaf accents and geometric designs that felt sophisticated and modern. If your parents threw cocktail parties, they probably had a set of his tumblers or highball glasses. The glasses were so fancy they were reserved for special occasions, birthdays, anniversaries, or when company came over. They made even a glass of ginger ale feel classy. What about you? Did your family have any of these in the kitchen? I'd love to hear your stories. Drop a comment below and share your favorite 70s kitchen memory. If you enjoyed this nostalgic trip, don't forget to like and subscribe and stay tuned. Who knows what memory we'll uncover next?